Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? I hope everything is well. I'm Patch, and I'm so excited to see you here today. I'm doing something a touch different than usual, including vamping while I try to figure out how to get my music back on. But today, rather than playing a video game as I would normally do, I'm going to be playing a solo tabletop role-playing game. Which is very exciting. This is one that some of my friends got me for my birthday a while ago. It's called 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. It's so cool. First of all, love vampires. Whoa, voice break there. No, first of all, love vampires, so that's very exciting. But this is also the first solo tabletop role-playing game that I've played. So, in case you don't know what that is, a solo ttrpg is basically tabletop role-playing game like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that, except you can play it with just one person. So a lot of the time they're basically a storytelling set of mechanics, resources and stuff for building a story, but with that role-playing game kind of element of chance in it. And this one is specifically about you living out the life of a vampire from their bite, or however it was that they turned, over the centuries as time wears on and the people around them, the people that they love, die and new people come into their life, and as the world shifts and changes around them. So I have a bit of an interesting setup here. I've tried to put together a little bit of, I guess a game board of sorts for me to use, mostly just to keep track of all of the different stats and stuff that I'm going to be working with. Give me a hot second. I want to adjust my sound a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's fine. If any of the levels aren't good, let me know. But let me switch over here to, nope, wrong one. This one. Okay, so yes, just at the top, we've got a little content warning, that of course, we're talking about vampires, so there's probably going to be a bit of talk about, like, eating people and stuff, and loved ones dying, just the nature of immortality and kind of being this monster and such. So a heads up that might be a thing. Also, I have a certain level of control over what happens, of course. But also there is an element of chance in this story. I'm going to be following different prompts and such, so there might be things that come up that I can't necessarily control. But I'll try and keep it relatively comfortable. But then again, we're also writing the story of a vampire, so, we want to lean into the theme a little bit. So, I'll walk you through what I've got set up here. I'll see how this works. Hello, Toasty Pineapples, good to see you. So what I've got here at the moment, do I have my mouse on screen? No, I don't think so. That's fine. So, this game really revolves around memories and what you remember, because the whole idea of it is you are forgetting things as you get older and balancing kind of what you remember and what you let go of. So following different prompts and stuff will be generating new memories, deciding which ones to get rid of. We've got also skills and resources, different characters we know, and I have short and long-term memory loss. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, you can hang along for the ride at the very least. You can, yes, well, I'm sure the memory loss for a 1,000-year-old vampire is gonna be all sorts of rough. But yeah, so I've got these these little cards over here that I'm going to be putting different experiences and stuff on, and then we can slot them in to be in these little envelopes of different memories and stuff. I got a little area for skills and an area for the resources, and we've got what I've called a little graveyard over here, which is where we're going to put any memories that we lose, and then also the diary if we want to remember any. But I also have this little camera over here up in the top right hand corner where you can see I'll be rolling a few dice. This game uses, yes, there are going to be some memories lost. That's the nature of the game. Gotta just embrace it. So we're going to use a D6 and a D10 for this one. It's got a really cool dice rolling mechanic, so I'll introduce you to that in a little bit. And then this is their book, the little handbook, 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. It's beautiful, but I just wanted this over here, so when I'm flicking through pages, it's just a completely blank screen for you. But to start off with, we need to build our vampire. So, vampire creation. So, essentially, they can kind of be whoever we want, but I wanted to start with someone reasonably early off. When I first played this, I have played through a bit of it once to kind of get the hang of it. When I originally played through it, I started in like kind of medieval times, And I kind of want to go back further just to see how that goes. Hi Nick, how's it going? Is that like a Build-A-Bear? Geez, a plush vamp would be fun. Yeah, I guess so. A plush vamp would be very cool. But yeah, no, so I gotta figure out a character. I think I want to start in ancient Greece. I think I'm picturing like a young man, maybe like mid to late 20s in ancient Greece, thinking like kind of like golden brown skin and and dark brown hair, and you know the full like toga and everything, probably plays a lyre. I'm thinking kind of like a yeah, I thought so. Thought something like yeah, I'm kind of going for a bit of a Twinkie Bard energy, which I think will be a fun place to start. But the first place we kind of start is, I think we've got a bit of an idea. Wait, we need to come up with a name. What's a good Grecian name? I should bring up a generator. I'll just be along the right. Hell yeah, absolutely. Just settle in. This is not like for people who like love Dungeons and Dragons and ttrpgs. Solo ones tend to not be super well known. So totally reasonable if you not know how this works. You don't have to. In the end, all we're doing is telling a story. And so you can have a bit of influence over what happens to our fun vampire friend. You don't need to worry about mechanics or anything. Just it'll be interesting to see what happens to him. But I'm gonna look up, let's go, Grecian name generator. Oh, thank you, fantasy name generators. This is the most helpful website I've ever used. Okay, let's see. Takis? That's cool. Mythos? That's kind of cool. Aristokoros, Miron, Dimos, Nick, Mihail. Mihail's kind of cool. Mihail. Thanasis? Hermes, Elakos. I'm also keeping in mind this person's going to be living through lots of different time periods. One of the names we might be able to shorten down to a nickname. Christodolos. But I don't want to shorten it to Chris. Nectarios, Nikolaus? That's kind of cool. I kind of like Nikolaus. Nicolaos. Nikolaus. But then we'll be shortening it to Nick, and I feel like that might be weird for Nick in chat. Yanni. Oh, I like that. Yanni. Raphael. Marcos. Vasilios. Dimos. Dionysus. Ruh-roh. Absolutely. Aristaeus. Nasos. Stathis. Agresis. Aris. Well, I could sit here forever. Apostolos. Aris. Theophilus. Menoas. Miltitus. Oh god, I'm so terrible at picking names. I fully sit for hours naming characters whenever I need to. Picking a character, a name for your D&D character is very important. Gelos, Kyriakos, Aristarchos. That's kind of cool. Then I could call him Ari or Star. Ooh. Karalambos? Thanos? Maybe not. Yanis, Vaso, Taisos, Menosos, Theseus, Menelaus, Carolos, Florentius, Andrianos, Andriano, Grigori. Oh, yeah. Heracles, Grigoris, Panikos. I can't sit here forever. I need a Theseus. Theseus could be fun. I mean, it's a classic, isn't it? Theseus. It is. He did indeed slay the Minotaur, Theseus. What would you shorten that to? What would be a nickname? What about Aristides? That's cute. Aristides, and then you short it to Aris or Ari. I don't start it. That is totally fine. I think I like Aristides. Aristides. Yeah, I'm going with that. Chosen. I want a unique one. Wait, we should put his name up over here. What's a good color? Whoa. I'll shrink that. Aristides. Or is it? I think it's IS. Whoa, sorry, it's throwing everything off. That's better. Okay, so shrink it down. We'll put it up in the top right hand corner. We don't think we need a last name yet. If it comes up, we can pick one. But for the moment, I think we need to get. Whoa, no, wrong font. There we go. Beautiful, my beautiful boy. You can go up. Let's not. There. Fantastic. Look at that. I only sound like North mythology, mostly from God of War. Of course. Very understandable. Okay. So, Aristides. Awesome name. Now, let's have a look. Whoops. My camera fell over. You can, don't mind Sonic there. So we have a name. So this game is made up of experiences. So an experience can be a moment, a few moments. It can span hundreds of years, but it's an experience, something linked through time, a moment of some sort. So we need to come up with the very first experience that encapsulates their history. The example they have is, I am Henry, son of John, born near the Loire Valley of the 13th century of our Lord. I am a poor knight, swindled out of my inheritance. Interesting. So what's Aristides' first experience? I am Aristides. I think I like the idea of like a musician, of a bard of sorts. I feel like he hasn't ever wanted for much. I think he's like led a pretty comfortable life. I am Aristides, bard of the people, and okay. Let's come up with something. Stop defaulting to 30. Make it smaller, please. I need to fit in full sentences here. Okay, let's try this. I am Aristides, bard of the people. Wait, hang on. That's gonna throw me off. I need to make sure it fits. I'm still getting. I've never tried to play a game on here before, so forgive me for being a little bit all over the place. I'll get the hang of it. Okay, changing the font. I am Aristides. Bard, no, that's gonna go over the edge. Let's go to the next line. Bard of the people. I want for nothing. And enjoy every pleasure life has to offer me. How about that? Something simple to start off with. Gives us the idea that he's pretty well to do. I think that's a fine place to start. So I'm going to attach that to this card. Is this the right card? Yes. Sweet. So now we have our first little experience card. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Google Maps are us. Oh no, hang on, I think that was a little while ago. Sorry, I have a few custom sounds set up, and I thought one of them went off, but it was part of the song. So basically what we do is I put this one in one of the memories, and that card is an experience. Each memory can have 3 experiences. Can't put any more in them. And then if they are all full, the next time I have an experience, I need to basically I need to get rid of one of these memory cards. I need to forget them and put them in my either the graveyard here, or I can remember them in my diary. But the diary is an object and it can be destroyed. So let's have a look at the next step. Sorry there, my little Freddy balloon boys. Okay, what's next? This first experience is a little different than most experiences in that it's a broad summary of the vampire's life before becoming an undead thing. This experience will be slotted into the character's record's first memory. Yes, next, create at least 3 mortals and add them to the vampire's record sheet. These mortals will have a relationship with your vampire, relatives, friends and lovers, enemies, mentors, debtors, or anything else appropriate for the time and place you've chosen. Describe each character in a few words. Know that these characters can and should be very important, but will not be around for long. Gosh, okay. What kind of people does Aristides know? I think... I'm gonna... Sorry, I'm using my drawing software here. So I've zoomed it in so you can just see the screen, but I've got all my working stuff around it, and I've got to name my layers so I don't lose track of them all, because there are going to be a lot. Okay, so this is an experience. Experience 1. We'll do that. Okay, so let me duplicate that layer. So we've got some cards over here. Yes, excellent. Okay, so who would he know? Maybe as a bard, he has like a rival. I feel like that makes sense, right? Like, yeah, maybe he's like in a guild of bards or something. This is a very fantasy. I'm not a big history person, so which might prove a little bit difficult in this. But I assume they would have been rival bards. Let's give a name. Maybe we call this one Theseus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Theseus. Rival bard. Oh, is that gonna fit on there? I think so. Theseus, rival. Oh, just rival is fine. What? So they did tell me what's an example of how I should describe a character. Let's see. Lawrence Holmuller, descendant of Baron Holmuller, or Sister Alpha, a meddlesome man. Okay, so I just basically give a short description of who they are. A rival musician. There we go, and that should do. So, and then I'm going to attach that to that card. And then I'm going to put this little card in this little character box here. So we've got Theseus sticking out the top there. So we know Theseus. Okay, who's someone else? Maybe like his mum? Maybe he has like... That'd be cute. A mother... Theseus. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this one. Make sure we don't run out of cards. What's his mum's name gonna be? I can imagine him having a mum who's strict and a bit tough on him, but is at the very least is like still glad to see him pursuing his passions and chases him to stop. Why does it keep... I hate that it keeps... No, I want it size 3, please. Yeah, I think strict, but with good intentions. Her name is going to be... I saw pineapples you mentioned earlier, Reliope. I think let's make that the mum's name. Reliope. Mother. Hell yeah. And then strict, but well-meaning. Oh wait, that'll need to go to the next section. Strict but well-meaning. Hell yeah. Okay, now we need one more. God, who else? Maybe this kid likes to get in lots of trouble. So maybe there's like a town guard or something that's always on his case. Yeah. Okay. I think that works. So, I don't even know if I need to... Oh, I should give him a name. Humanize him. Let's call him... Toby! Hell yeah. No, stop. This... Just 3, please. Thank you. Gosh. Yeah, his name's gonna be Toby. Because I feel like it. Toby. Or like Tobianisis. That's what it is. It's Tobianisis, shortened to Toby. Tobianisis. That's fantastic. God, head of the... Yeah, this is some head of the guards that's just always on Aristides' case. Hell yeah. Because Aristides is, Orion. Orion is good. Orion's a great name. Okay. Hell yeah. Tobianisis. Awesome. Okay. Hell yeah. No, I like that. Okay, we have 3 characters made now. Brilliant. So I can keep a track on those, and then throughout the prompts and stuff, they might come into things and things might happen to them. But I also need to keep an eye on them in case they get too old and die. Because I'm immortal and they are not. So they will beef it at some point. Okay. So we've created 3 mortals. Beautiful. Give your vampire to be 3 skills fitting for their lot in life and 3 resources they obtained while still mortal. Remember, resources can be almost anything, big or small. A resource is a resource, whether it's an obsidian knife or a fleet of warships. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go skills first. I mean, I guess we've got plain music. He knows how to do that. Is there like any particular instrument? Let's give him like a lyre, I guess. What or like a harp. That's of the time, right? They played harps then. I'm just gonna put these up here. So harp playing. Yeah. Sure, that works. We'll put that there. What's another one? I think he's a bit of a scam. What if he's just really good at throwing back shots? He can hold his liquor. Hell yeah. He's a party animal. I love this boy. Drinking. Lots. There we go. Excellent. Okay, gosh, what else? One more. We need one more skill. Let's think of something off the cuff. Maybe he's like a really strong swimmer. I like that. Hell yeah, he's a strong swimmer. Strong. Strong swimmer. Beautiful. Okay, love it. And then I think I will leave that. So this is skills. And then I'm going to actually, sorry, I'm fiddling with my layers. Let's duplicate this one. And no, give me the select pen. Okay, thank you for saving. Daredevil. Oh, Daredevil would be good. I'm gonna call this one resources. Sorry, I think... No, Daredevil... No, I think that can count as a skill. Sorry, I think there's probably a little bit of a delay in the... in between when I'm talking and when I'm reading what you're saying, so... I'll wait a bit longer when we're doing prompts and stuff, but I think for now it's fine. I like strong swimmer. I don't know, I feel like that could be handy, but it's also like a little bit more unique. Okay, what resources? He's got what if he's got like a beautiful like antique harp? He's got an antique harp. That one's like, of course, he's probably got a nice harp. He plays the harp. That makes sense. But we can also, what if he's like, I don't know, inherited like some kind of little restaurant or something that is just sitting closed. I don't know. I feel like he's we're making a silly little rich boy who doesn't know what he's doing and is gonna fall flat on his ass. What about a flask he always carries? Oh, I like that. Maybe it's I'm gonna say engraved. Let's say someone has engraved it and leave that open-ended and see if it takes us anywhere. I like that. But I like the idea of something a bit more like substantial, like a building. So I think he has like the rights, the holding of like some kind of storefront or restaurant or something that he's just letting sit there because he's not bothered to do anything about it. And he's always like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll open that, I'll do something with it, and just hasn't done anything with it. So what do we call that? We'll call that he might have a pet. There are also these aren't like the only things that he necessarily has. I can just like, if he needs to get somewhere, I can just say, oh yeah, for sure he rides a horse. These are just like interesting, unique items to play with. We can say he has a pet, but we do need to keep in mind that it's probably not an immortal pet, and they will probably die in the next round of play, because that's the kind of scale we're often working with here. So we can say he has like a cute little puppy, and you know what, he absolutely does. Of course he does. Look at this man. He absolutely has like a beagle or something. He wouldn't have a beagle. I don't think they had beagles back there. Can you have the skills of an animal speaker? I don't know if attachment issues, yeah. I don't know if there's like magic exactly. I don't know. I mean, hell yeah, I could just say he can talk to animals. This is my game. I could do what I like with it. But if so, I want it to feel earned. I just don't want to give it off the cuff. Maybe a wolf. I think, would this have been maybe I'm thinking more of Egypt, but I feel like things like greyhounds and stuff. Maybe he has like a cute greyhound. Hell yeah, I'm gonna say he has a greyhound. I'm not gonna put it in resources, but I'm gonna say he has a greyhound. I love greyhounds. But I am gonna say he has like a closed restaurant. Because I don't know why, I just like that idea. I feel like we can use it somewhere. Okay, I don't think there were dogs during Greek. Oh. But they had like greyhounds and stuff in Egypt, didn't they? I think they did. I feel like I remember seeing them when I watched The Prince of Egypt as a child. I have a cup of tea, just so you know, so that's what these noises are. A hound, exactly. Okay. I'm just gonna... whoa, let me save this real quick. So, no, stop. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Wait, I need to rename this. I'm calling this one resources, so I can keep track of everything. let me save. Thank you. Alrighty. Now, what's next? Next, we've got... Then create 3 more experiences, with 1 experience each being entered into a separate memory. Each of these experiences should combine 2 of your vampire's traits. If your vampire has a longship as a resource, and the character Gundir the Viking Jarl like a father to me, you might write an experience like Gundar takes me on my first voyage around the longship. Cool, interesting. So, we're making 3 more experiences to go in 3 different memories, and each of them needs to tie into at least 2 skills. Interesting. Whoop, I need to name this. Tobianisis. Okay, that's how you spell that, I suppose. Okay, let me make myself a few more cards here. Okay, so let's try and think of another experience. What's something... Harp playing and drinking lots. That could absolutely get him somewhere bad. But it could be somewhere good. What if he gets like super drunk and ends up like barging into a high-end, like, I don't know, drinking lounge and playing there, and they actually just think he's really good and end up hiring him. That's a fun one. And then I feel like that little connection there could lead to interesting stories later. Hell yeah. So, how am I gonna phrase this? Let's see. Let me think. Drink. Whoop, wrong 2. No, this is... I need to summarize it. Don't get fancy. Wait, no. I'm trying to have the first few sentences... no, I can always check it later. Okay. Prestige. Did they? Sure, they had lounges. They probably didn't call them lounges, but that'll do. A drunken knight lands me a job in one of the most prestigious lounges in the city. Perhaps I was born under a lucky star. Hopeful thought, considering what's about to happen to him, the poor lad. Okay. So, here we have another experience. Okay, we'll put this one in this widow envelope. Beautiful. Okay, let's make another. What's another good experience I can make? Let's see. Okay, so drinking lots and strong swimmer. What a great mix. I think he's going to nearly drown. Ooh, here's an I thought. I nearly drowned, my head full of wine. I thank the gods every day that I'm still alive. Hell yeah. So I think he had this near-death experience. He was super drunk. He went swimming in like a local river. Nearly died. And came out of it feeling a little more religious than he was the day before. Interesting. Okay. One more. Okay, so we need one between strong swimmer and harp playing. Ooh, that's fun. Strong swimmer and harp playing. What on earth could... What if there's some kind of, like, contest of skills? Interesting one of like, a skill of athleticism and of creativity. Gosh. Oh, is there some way I could even pull a character into this? Rival. Maybe just... It doesn't need to be a huge, profound one. It could just be... Theseus was thoroughly shamed after our last encounter. Songs and swimming, he knew I was better at both. I think this our son is a cocky asshole. we will soon fix that. Oh, hey, he's gonna be a vampire, so maybe not. It might just get worse. The clacks are nice. Yay, thank you. Whoops. Thank you, because there's nothing I can do about them. Whoops. Oh no, what did I do? Where's where did the writing go? Where did I uh-oh. I messed something up. I can't... There it is. How did I... Oh no, hang on, I beefed it. Hold up a second. Oh, I see what I did. Hang on. My layers. There we go, that's better. Into the envelope. Okay, we have an experience complete. And we have another experience complete. Also, yes, hi Polyshidron, it's good to see you here. You were one of my friends who got me this game. It's so cool, I love it so much. You see, look, I've made these little envelopes so we can put the experiences in. So exciting. Okay, I think that's the character setup almost done. So we've got those 3 experiences made. And then we're going to go over to the next page. Lastly, create an immortal. This is the creature that gifted or cursed your vampire with unlife. Create a mark and an experience that explains how your vampire became a creature of the night. Oh. Okay. Gosh. So Aristides, how on earth did he get turned? He was probably being a little shit, got a bit too cocky. Is there a like particular flavor of vampire we should go for, or are we just going a classic? And he maybe he got bit by a classic like original Nosferatu-esque vampire. Yes, for anyone who's just joining us, our vampire Aristides is in ancient Greece. Is where we're starting. So we have a few characters down in our little character box on the left here. We've made 4 experiences that we've started off with, but now I gotta decide how he got turned and by who. Interesting. Oh, hang on, I misnamed something. What is that? I'm trying to find, what is this? Oh yeah, I just named that weird. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Oh, my internet isn't working, the stream keeps freezing. Ah, that's okay. No worries. Hey, well, just so you know, you mightn't be able to hear me, but I'll say it anyway. That I have a VOD channel. A VOD channel on YouTube, which is called Pie Patch Extras. So if you ever miss a stream and you want to check it out, I upload them usually, hopefully within a day, is what I aim for. Sometimes I forget, but they all go up there. So you can always tune in and have another look if you miss something. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, what if he got turned by a badass vampire lady? You know what? You know what I bet happened? I bet he was being a cocky little shit. And he was like hitting on this woman at a bar. And he was like, I'm the best. I bet you're totally gonna like me. And she's like, oh yeah? Sure thing. Come with me. Takes him out to an alley and turns him into a fucking vampire. That's exactly what happens. Take this little shit down a peg. When I originally imagined this guy, I imagined him being like sweet and kind of cherubic, but he's kind of turned into a bit of a dunce. You know what? You gotta go where the game takes you. And it's taking this guy straight to hell. So, let's do the character first. God, what's her name gonna be? Is this anything? Miranicel? Miranicel? Mira... It could for sure be Artemis. I don't know. I like names that are like of the time and culture, but aren't necessarily drawing from mythology and stuff. You know, I want them to be unique to Sponia. Oh, that's cool. Mirastoria? Hell yeah, let's go with that. Her name's Mirastoria. She is a vampire lord. I'm just gonna say vamp. Vamp lord. Taker of no shit. That is her, and I love her. We should have played her. Oh no, you can't just always play the coolest character. That's no fun. Wait, is this the right card? No, this one. Oh, I'm getting them all mixed up. I need to give them different names. Okay. Let's give... so this one's... we'll say this is experience number 5. This one here is experience number 4. What is this? That's a card. Oh. This here. Experience. Number 2. No. Number 3. Shit. This. Excellent. That's experience number 2. Where's experience number 1? Hell yeah. Beautiful. Just keeping my stuff organized. I'll be thankful for it in the end. Okay. Okay. And then we've got Mirastoria here. Where is she? There we have a card. Oh no, hang on. That's Mirastoria. Mirastoria. Hell yeah. Okay. And then she can go in the box with all my other characters. And now we need to figure out how we were turned. Gosh, that's gonna be tough. Let me see. Oh, no, hang on. We already figured that out, didn't we? Yeah, no. I just need to write that down. Okay. So, how do we write this out? Should have taken no as an answer. You know, he's a vampire. I feel like whether he starts as an asshole or not, he's gonna probably become one in the end. I can only feel like thousands of years of time would slowly erode away at your morals. And we're trying to speedrun it, apparently. No, what's this? Shit. Not the bite I was expecting. Not the bite I was expecting. I can only be thankful that her curse has given me some level of power and not just death. Hell yeah. Okay. This is experience number 5. Hell yeah. Okay. So now we have all 5 of our experiences, and we have our immortal vampire who done the bit. Once you have finished with your vampire, they will have 3 skills, check, 3 resources, a mark. Oh, we need to figure out a mark. So a mark is something. It can be physical, it can be like an aura thing, something that kind of shows that you're not a normal guy. So, like, whether you're like the Nosferatu and you've got that real creepy vampire look, maybe your shadow takes on weird shapes when lights flicker. What could it be for him? What if, like, haunting music plays whenever he approaches? Like, people think they hear music because he's like a musician. I think that makes sense. And people are like, sorry, I thought I just heard something. I like that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that slaps. I might make a little note of that up the top here. So, in fact, I might keep just a running little tab of extra things, because he's like a bard. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. A haunting melody followed it. Oh. A haunting melody follows me everywhere I go. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna not close that one up. I'm gonna leave that open so we can modify it if we need to. We just have some notes going up there. Okay, and now I think we can get to the actual gameplay. Basically, this book, you can see up the top right-hand corner here, is full of just a heap of different prompts, which will prompt different things that are going on in their life, how I can interact with different people, experiences, resources, and skills, and that kind of thing, and it'll slowly build out a story. Okay, but I'll read it out for the sake of my memory, and so you can hear it. To play 1000-Year-Old Vampire, you answer a series of prompts. Answer these prompts to learn about your vampire, experience their travails, and be surprised by their doings. Responding to prompts in satisfying ways is the joy of this game. After you've played through a few times, you can find additional prompts in Appendix 1. Hell yeah. You can answer prompts either in writing, just like a journal, or just aloud to yourself. This book is designed so that you can write your responses directly onto its pages if you're brave. Okay. Number your entries to keep the chronology straight. Well, we've already started doing that, haven't we? That's perfect. Okay. So I think we can just start on with prompts now. If you're... The game ends if you're unable to check or lose a skill or resource when required to do so, or if a prompt tells you that the game has ended. So I think we can just start, can we? I think so. Messages of time. The prompts. Okay, to review, start counting at prompt 1 on the next page. Okay, so I'll tell you how this works. So we play this game with a D6 and a D10. And what you do is you roll both and you subtract the D6 number from what you get on the D10. And if it's a positive number, you move forward that many pages. If it's a negative number, you move backwards that many pages. And then you go with the prompt on that page, starting with the prompt at the top. And then if you land on that page again, you move down to the next one. Very, very cool system. And also, often these prompts are related in some way, like thematically, and generally tend to get more intense because you tend to get them later on in the games when you start doubling up on rolls and stuff. So I believe that's all I need to know. Double checking this little thing. That is totally fine. You don't need to know. I'll work through it, and all you really need to listen to is just the story. Okay. Reading. I'm reading. Okay, so all we're gonna do first is roll the dice. Okay, we have a 3 and a 2, which does not work for this, I think, because we need to start from number 1, don't we? Yeah, so I'm gonna roll again. Usually it'd be fine. Dang, I might get the book myself. It is a beautiful book. I highly recommend it. It's gorgeous. The art is great. It's so beautifully put together, very intuitive, fantastic. But normally you wouldn't ever re-roll, but I just happened to get a roll that doesn't work for the first one. Okay, that will that do? No, it won't. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. No, I still beat that. I keep rolling higher on the D6 than the... There we go. Okay, so we rolled a D8 on this 10 here. So that is an 8. And on the D6 we have a 3. So we take the 3 away from the 8, that's a 5. So we are going to go forward 5 pages, starting from 5 prompts. So starting on 1, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are starting on prompt 6, which is just here. A mortal character begins serving you. Who are they? Why are they drawn to you? Create a new mortal character. Okay, so someone has started serving us. Why are they drawn to you? Of course they're drawn to me because I'm a famous bard and I'm beautiful and everyone loves me. Actually, no, I think maybe the vampire stuff has brought him down a bit of a peg, but I think he's still... Oh, maybe not yet. I think actually at first, maybe you helped them out. That's true. Maybe they are like a fan, and I gave them, like, I helped them out with something, and they're like, wow, you're great. Can I help you out with anything in return or something? Hell yeah. So I think you'll probably start out a bit cocky, and I imagine something will probably mellow him out, so to say. But okay, we'll make some kind of a fan. I think that makes sense, right? Okay, card. Give me a card. So their name. I can't. I'm not good with the Greek names anymore. Maybe I should just. Actually, I know. I'm just gonna bring up the Grecian name generator and just go with whatever the first one is. Just because that'll save time, because I just can't keep pondering names for 10 minutes every time I make a new character. Okay. Okay. What's this lad's name? His name is Heracles, of course, naturally. Okay, Heracles. Heracles. Super fan. But, and I think I'm pretty sure every time we answer a prompt, we make a new experience. Not just when we're prompted to do so. Let me double check that. Every time you answer a prompt, you must create an experience and add it to the memory. Okay. So we've got Heracles, super fan. Okay, bud. Good luck with that. Let's finish off this card. Every time I make one, I need to do some fiddling on the side. Alrighty. Into the box you go. There you go, Heracles. So, Heracles. So it's this experience. How many cards do I have left? Okay, that's fine. Maybe I helped them out. Maybe he just like had some kind of like a blunder at work or something. Like I went into his grocery store, and he accidentally like beefed it and like dropped an apple cart and apples went everywhere. And then the boss came out and was like, "What the hell are you doing? You spilled these apples everywhere." And then I took the fall for it. Hell yeah. Heracles. Oh, wait, that overshot. I took a fall for Heracles' mistake. He was already a fan, but now he seems a little obsessed. Ooh, that's not gonna end badly at all, is it? Okay. This is experience number 6. Okay, but now I also need to pick which one this goes in, because this is going to be each experience is put in one of the little memory slots, and each memory thing can only have 3 experiences in it. So, but they all need to be related in some way. So I need to find one that kind of ties in with the others. So we've got maybe this one. Maybe, because it kind of talks about him being like a bard of the people, so people really like him. I got him a job, yeah, sure. I nearly drowned. Theseus was thoroughly shamed after our last encounter. So, okay, maybe not that one. I think this one. Let's put it in this envelope. Took the fall. Okay, brilliant. And that's it. We have the new character. We have the new experience. Let's roll again. Okay, we have a 6 on the d10. We have a 5 on the d6. So that is 1. So we're going forward 1. Beautiful. So we were 6 last time. So we're going up to 7. This one is... Your body manifests some trait related to the vampire that created you. How do you become more like them? Create a skill that reflects this. Wow. Okay. So looking at Myristoria. Taker of no shit. So I need a skill that Myristoria has. I think she was very much like beautiful and alluring and stuff like that. But I think the skill, the thing that manifests that for us, isn't necessarily... maybe it's both, because I picture... Wait, I should write down a little description. So, and then we can see how it changes over time. So I think he's like... he's got like heckin' golden skin, dark brown hair, a little... describe this. Hello, can you hear me? I think I might have accidentally dropped out for a second there. That's no good. Oh no, that's terrible. Well, I'm back now. That's good. I'm very sorry for that. Hopefully I can get my music to go back now. It'll figure itself out. Sorry about that, but I'm back now. So, I think the skill I'm giving him is, he's getting her takes no shit. I think he, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Takes no shit. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly know. That's more of a vibe than anything, but I feel like I can feel what that means, you know? So he gets that, but I also think it might physically manifest a little bit. I'm gonna say maybe his hair color changes. I think his hair turns like a dark red. So I'm gonna change dark brown to dark red, like an unnatural kind of color. I think it's a little bit like streaks of it and stuff, but I like that. I think that's fun. And I think I might even end up drawing the different stages of this character at some point. Whether I do that like on my next art stream or on one of my art streams, but I'll draw his kind of cherubic, athletic kind of original form, and then see what happens, and maybe draw the next stage. Okay, but next one. Okay, 3 on the d10 and a 4 on the d6, so we take 3 away, so it's going to be -1, which means we go back to 6, which we were just on, as you do, and we're going to move up a peg. Yikes, a trusted mortal character betrays you in a surprising way. Lose a resource. Why did they do this? Why do you forgive them? Oh wait, hang on. Before I did that, I needed to make an experience for that last situation. So let's do that first and then move on to this. Okay. So I need to make one more card. God, what could be the experience be? Let's see. So I've taken on some of her traits. What if... I think I confront her. Confronted mirror. Okay, I confronted Mira. She thinks this curse will break me. I know I will prove her wrong, but I must admit, her confidence scares me. Hell yeah! So I think Aristides. I think she told him, this is gonna like destroy you. Like, you think you're so cocky now. Let's see what a few thousand years on your back does to you. And I think he's been like living it up maybe for a few years now, maybe even like a decade or so, and he's loving it being this vampire. And so he ran into her and confronted her and said, like, just so you know, I'm doing fantastic, and I'm gonna prove you wrong. And she did not seem fazed by this news at all. She still saw him completely as a child, and I think that shook him a little bit. So which is this one gonna go on? I think it's got to go with this one, right? Not the bite I was expecting. I can only be thankful that her curse has given me some level of power and not just death, because it's both linked by the bite. Yeah, let's put that in there. Confronted mirror. Okay, so now we can go to this prompt we just rolled. A trusted mortal character betrays you in a surprising way. Lose a resource. Why do they do this? Why do you forgive them? Why do you forgive them? So I've got to forgive them. Interesting. So who do I trust? Guess I trust Heracles, my the person who kind of serving me. Astoria is immortal, so she doesn't count. Tobias. That's a fucking great name. I'm so proud of myself that I came up with that on the fly. I need to name a D&D character that. That's fantastic. Tobias. That's great. And there's some pun in there about like buying a knife or ice. There's something in there. Reliope. Is it Reliope? Calliope? Penelope? Reliope, I guess. Do trust Theseus. Because he's not right. No, but the thing is, but the thing is, I need to be betrayed by someone I trust. And I don't think I trust, him to begin with. He for sure is my rival, but I don't know if that quite meets the initial criteria. I think it's either my mum or Heracles. I agree. I think it might be the mother. What did she do? And why do I forgive her? Oh, well, I gotta lose a resource, so it's probably gonna tie into that. Antique harp, engraved flask, closed restaurant. She finds out. Maybe she does find out. Yeah. But she's got to betray me in some way. What if she sells my harp? Oh, that's sad. Sad is good. Sad is good. Flask gets destroyed. I think if I'm going to destroy something, I think it needs to be the harp. I think maybe she doesn't sell it. Maybe she breaks it. But that's not a betrayal, is it? A betrayal needs to be active. What if she gives it to like a younger sibling? Yeah, I think that's it. What if I have a younger sibling that she gives it to? And she, oh, ouch. Yeah, that hurts, so it's gotta be right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so I've got to get rid of my harp. Oh, that's so sad. We gotta write the experience in though. Mother sold my harp. I'm heartbroken. Oh wait, no, she didn't sell it. I think she gave it away. Gave my harp to my younger sister. I'm heartbroken. But I understand. Ooh. I don't know why, I felt like those are the words, but I understand. Mother gave my harp to my younger sister. I'm heartbroken, but I understand. I still love her. Oh, ouch. Ouch. That hurts a bit. But yeah, I think that was a good move. Okay. This is experience number 8. Those slots are starting to fill up. But also, I think some of these people, I think people are going to start dying soon. Theseus is thoroughly shamed. I lost my harp, so maybe this one, or what? Maybe one of these. Theseus is thoroughly shamed. Yeah, this one's talking about how good I am at the harp, so maybe this one. Yeah, okay, interesting. Wow, heartbreaking. And now I need to go over here and... Whoops, not that. Goodbye, my beautiful harp. Okay, that's sad. Goodbye. I guess that's how it goes. Alrighty, so did I do everything there? I trusted mortal lose a resource. I made the experience, and I forgave. Why did she do it? I think, well, I've kind of made it. I'm a well-known bard, and maybe my sister wants to. She needs the support more than I do, and getting that harp would be meaningful to her. I don't think my mother necessarily. I think I probably should have been the one to give it to her, but I understand at the very least. Okay, next roll. We have 3 on the D10. We have a 2 on the D6. That is going to be moving forward 1. So, oh my god. So we're moving up to the 2nd level of 7. Yowza. Alrighty. Christ. Wait, let me have a sip of my tea first. I feel like this is going to be difficult. Oh, good pineapples. Take your time. There's no worries. Okay. Oh, here we go. People see a horror in you that you cannot perceive in yourself. What mark do you possess that you do not know about? Create a mark and a suspicious mortal who has seen it. What name do people call you when your back is turned? Fuck yeah! That's a great prompt. I love that. That's awesome. Okay. What mark do you possess that you do not know? Because we already have a haunting melody follows me everywhere I go. What else? What else is there? Something I don't know about. Maybe something to do with like my shadow. I like that. Or what if? Oh, holy hell! Here's one. This is a hell of a mark. What if when people look at me, they see a flash of their own deaths? Hey, that'd be something I wouldn't know and they'd be fucking talking about. Hey, have you... I don't know, have any of you noticed that... I don't know, it's strange. Whenever I talk to Aristides, I keep seeing myself on fire? Is that normal? Okay. Hell yeah, let's add that to the mark. When people look into my eyes, they see their own deaths. Shit. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Okay. Let's see. What mark do you possess? We've got that. Create a mark and a suspicious mortal who has seen it. So maybe not always, but when they really look deeply into my eyes. And a suspicious mortal who has seen it. What name did people call you when your back is turned? Okay, how about this? What if, rather than creating another mortal, what if it's Heracles? Like I don't think he necessarily knows I'm a vampire, but what if one day he gets too close, he's been around me too long, and he looks at me and sees his own death, and now his faith in me is starting to waver. Hell yeah. Let's do that. I like that. Okay. Heracles has been acting strangely. He's quiet. Heracles has been acting strangely. He is quiet when I'm near and whispers when he thinks I can't hear. I didn't really mean for it to rhyme, but it works, I guess. I should save. Whoops. Let's just save that real quick. Yikes. Oh, I feel like things are gonna go poorly soon. Okay. This is experience number 9. Experience 9. This has got to go in with the Heracles one, right? Was it? Theseus was... Did I have a Heracles one? I nearly drowned. Drunken Knights got me a job. I confronted... I took a fall for Heracles' mistake. I think maybe... Think down here. Now, that means this memory here is full. So if I need to make a new memory thing, I'm gonna need to get rid of one. And it might end up being this. Interesting. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. But I think some people might have died by now. I think at this point it might have been a couple decades, so I think Mum might have died. That's sad. Oh, okay. I think that makes sense. I'm sorry, my mother. Well, the thing is, the graveyard and... Oh, no, we can... Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna die. I'm sorry. Sorry. But I think she's dead now. And into the graveyard you go. Goodbye. Eee. What about... I think the guard might still be around. But maybe, I think he might be on the out and out next time. He's probably getting old. Okay, let's roll the next one. That is a 6 on the 10 and a 2 on the 6. Yeah, whoa, that threw me off. Okay, 2 minus 6 is 4, so we're going forward 4. Okay, at least we're getting a bit of movement this time. Let's see. So we're going forward 4. We were just on 7? Was it? Yeah. Oh, what name do... Wait, hang on. What name do people call you when your back is turned? Ooh, we should come up with a cool name. Should come up with a cool name. Cool name. My hair is red now. What about the blood bard? I like that. I can't think of anything else. So let's go with that. And people are looking into my eyes and seeing their own deaths. I think that would freak them out. And it's almost like as this bard thing, I'm like a herald of death. Hell yeah. It's not necessarily the coolest name, but I think it works. Okay, so we're going forward 4. So 8. Wait, so 1, 2, 3. So we're going to number 11, starting up the top there. How do you find solace from the raging hunger within you? You may lose one checked or unchecked skill. Oh, interesting. So, oh, I may. Or do I have to? Let me check that. Answering prompts. So do I have to? Or you can answer, if you have already responded to that, yes. Think. How do you find solace from the raging hunger within you? You may lose. And that's not... Because you usually check a skill when you've used them, which means you can't use it again, but there's a chance you'll get it back. But if you lose it, I think that's gone. Unchecked skill. Yeah. Okay, so I've got to get rid of one of my skills. How do I find solace against the raging... hunger? Oh, I mean, drinking lots. That just makes sense, doesn't it? That's sad. What if my mother dies, the hunger starts to overtake me, and I turn to drink? Oh, baby, that's so sad. Oh, hang on. Also, I think I also shouldn't have gotten completely deleted the... I just realized. I should have left the antique harp there and just checked it off, because it might come back. But what I'm going to do is, so because, let me see, where is let's get me a pen up in here. That will do. Woo, too much. How's this? Better. Okay, so we use this one, the antique harp, so we're gonna put a little mark next to it. We've used that, we can't use it anymore. But for this one, we're not just checking it off, we're losing it entirely. I'm not gonna erase it because I might want to see it, but I'm going to cross this one out. So that one's lost. Okay, interesting. So it just means I will never be able to use it again, but... So, hey, maybe a good thing that we're not going to absolutely fall into alcoholism again, but we for sure are right now. Whew. Poor guy. He's not having a great time of it. Okay. Oh, and it's red. Oh, shit. It's because I changed the color. Let me go back. The red is cool, but not what I'm going for right now. Nope, I did win this one, thank you. Is this the right color? No, still not. How about this? How's this one on for size? Too light? Fair enough. How about this one? There we go. The hunger. Is too much to bear. Is it bear? Is it bear? Bear? Manage. The hunger is too much to manage. The hunger is too much to bear, at least the wine dulls it till morning. The hunger is too much to manage, at least the wine dulls it till morning. Sad. That's sad. That's pretty sad. Okay, this is experience number what? Experience number 10. Whoa. We're really getting up there. Now, which one does this one go in? Oh, it's got to be in Drunken Night. That makes sense. Whoa, whoops. Ah. Hang on, now I need to fix that again. Experience 10. Ooh, okay. Into the envelope with you. Yowza. Okay, yikes. So we have that one. We checked off the drinking lots. So we're gonna roll again. Wait, I didn't miss anything, did I? Because I keep doing that. Unchecked. Yep. So we lost a skill. Whew. Okay then. Rolling. We have a 4 on the D10. We have a 4 on the so that's a 0. So that means once again we stay on the same prompt and bump it up a notch. Oh God. This can't be good. Okay. Tea sip. Oh, thank goodness. I love tea. Okay, here we go. You discover an internal focus which lets you maintain control of your vampire self, lose a violent memory, and take the skill, I control the beast, and rewrite any unchecked skill as something new. Oh, whoa, this is huge. What new name do you take to distance yourself from what you once were? How is the name symbolic? Fuck yeah, dude, that's rad. That's so cool. I need, here, candle, way down page. Whoa, is that gonna work? No. Okay, I'll just have to, whatever. Okay, so let's start with lose a violent memory. Wow. Okay, I guess let's look through our memories. A violent memory. So we're forgetting something. We're forgetting a violent memory. We're forgetting who we used to be. Maybe we straight away forget about the drinking? Wait, hang on. Whoa, wait. That didn't say experience. Lose a violent memory. The whole memory. So that's not just one of the cards. That's the whole memory. Oh, damn. Okay. Which one do I lose? Well, I think this one is also all about, hey, I've been super shitty, but I'm learning to control it. So which is the worst of it? Maybe this one? This kind of arrogance? Kind of loses some of the arrogance, maybe. This one? Do I forget how I met Heracles? Violent memory. Don't think that this one makes sense. I confronted... I think I want to keep the memories of Mira because I think that will ground him. I think I want to get rid of this one, of the hunger being too much to manage, of kind of him like being really cocky. I think this makes sense. So we're going to get rid of these two. But I can put them in a diary. I can put them in a diary if I want to remember them. Do we want to remember these? Hang on, how does the diary work again? Let me double check that. Diary. Sources, characters, diary. Here we go. A diary can hold up to 4 of your vampire's memories. Unlike memories themselves, diaries are physical objects that you may freely create a diary whenever you need to move a memory into it. Okay. Have one diary at a time. Must contain at least one memory. Is this worth... Okay. I think maybe we should just forget. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what? Let's commit. Let's commit to forgetting. These ones are going in the bin, baby. We're gonna forget about drinking ourselves through the madness of being hungry. And we're gonna forget that time that we partied so hard that we got a job. Okay, which memory is this? This would be an early one, wouldn't it? Yeah, number 2. Okay, in the bin it goes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Whew. Interesting. Okay, so we lost a full memory. But now we have more memory space, I guess. Lose a violent memory. Take the skill I control the beast and rewrite any unchecked skill as something new. So we get a new skill, I control the beast. So cool. I control the beast. And the beat. Which one do we get? I can rewrite one. Strong. Maybe we rewrite strong swimmer. I think that makes sense. What could be a cool one now? Well, he's almost kind of starting to come into his own. Maybe there's like a meditative trance that helps him push past his... No, but that's what I control the beast is. What is this experience that makes him forget this, though? That might tie into it. When you named, you take yourself... So you take I take on a new name. I think I might... Maybe I leave. Maybe I'll leave. Yeah, I think I travel somewhere else. I think my mother dies. This hunger is overtaking me. I kind of fall into this this nasty vampire spiral. And maybe I just see Mira again and I go, no, I can do better than this. I need to start again. Clark creates head trauma. True, it could be. I think I want to make it intentional though. Also, hi Clark creates. Thanks for the first time chat. Nice to see you. Head trauma could be fun, but head trauma could be fun. But I think it's more powerful if it's intentional, you know? I think the losing the memories, I mean, that's just a part of the game. I think that just comes with age. Because we're playing a vampire that lives to be hundreds and hundreds of years old. I think he just forgets. Or even just pushes them down and doesn't think about them anymore, and then with that they fade. So I think I want him to leave the country. I think I want him to travel somewhere else. Now he's currently in ancient Greece. Where on earth else could you... What else is going on in other places at this time period? I am not good at history. Do we want to say like... What do we go like Europe at this time? Lots of like Celtic stuff. Got lots of nature-based like spiritualities and stuff going on. Why don't we head over there? I think that's maybe the similar time. I'm not sure. I like that. So maybe what's a new skill then that we get out of this? Travel. Maybe French Revolution. I don't know if the French Revolution... I think we'll get to the French Revolution at some point. I don't think that's happening quite yet though. I'm thinking we're still like BC at the moment. I think mind you, I also don't know what was going on at France at this time. Did France exist? I don't know. I'm not a history person. I think I want to the skill is kind of like, it's not just travel, but it's like the interacting with people. For that, it's the I'm good at conversation. He's charisma. I think he gets some kind of charisma. Russia always had a revolution. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I want to go the Europe kind of Celtic angle because I know a little bit about that at least. I want to think about this skill though. What could... It's like kind of like mingling. My dog is coughing in the background. It's kind of a charisma, but not like suave. Just good at communication. I'm just gonna write down communication. I think he learns to just kind of genuinely talk to people, whereas before he was kind of shitty. Because Persia attacks and invades Italy. Oh, I see. I think, okay, so we've got communication. We've changed that now. We got that I control the beast. We got rid of those memories. What else was next on the thing? Okay, what new name do you take to distance yourself from what you once were? How's the name symbolic? So our name at the moment is Aristides. I'm gonna call him Arid now. Name has changed. Oh, hang on. I need to... Whoops. Just a second. We're gonna get rid of this name. Goodbye, name. Yeah. Delete that whole layer, baby. Goodbye. I think I'm just gonna call him Arid. Ooh, it's red. I'll take that. Actually, no, I don't want it to be red. Go this color. No, go this color. That, nope. That. Well, it's just not wanting to do that. That's fine, I guess. I like it because it's still keeping the first three letters. So he's like, it's still me, but I am reforming myself. And we're going arid like a desert, like it's a blank canvas. He's starting again. I don't know. It's whatever. There's symbolism, okay? It's symbolic and amazing. His name's Arid now. Okay, it's fine. Sweet. Did we write down an experience for that? No. We need to do that. Okay. Where is... Get me a new card. Okay. Let's do this. No, I need to change... No, change the color of the thing. Thank you. Where is pen? Here. Okay. What are we doing? I couldn't... That town only reminded me of my evils. I will start again. Something. That town only reminded me of my evils. I will start again and rebuild myself as something better. Oh yeah, I like that. Short names weren't popularized until the Industrial Revolution as a more common name change, and would be okay, interesting. That for sure makes sense. I've only ever really heard of longer names from that time. That being said, I think this character is also kind of removed from time a little bit. Speaking of which, I'm gonna... this guy's dead. This guy's dead now. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna stick with it just because mostly because I can't think of any other symbolism at the moment. I'm sorry, but I think it works what we're doing. I like it, and it's just for the fun little game. And I like the symbolism of it, and I think also something in a name being different to what everyone else is doing at the time, for him kind of makes sense, because he's very much starting to realize that he is separate from the world he really thought he was a part of. Hey, hope your stream has been going well. Oh, thank you, Lumenwood. It has been. Thank you for dropping in. It's wonderful to see you. We're playing 1000-Year-Old Vampire, and I'm really enjoying it. You know what? Hey, let me just give a little bit of a summary for anyone who's just dropped by. So we're playing 1000-Year-Old Vampire. It's a solo tabletop role-playing game where you play as a vampire throughout, from their turning over hundreds and hundreds of years as the world slowly changes around them, and so on. So we were playing as, oh my god, I've already forgotten his name. We were playing as a guy in ancient Greece. He was a bard. He was kind of cocky and full of himself. Then he got turned. Then he got turned into a vampire. Was loving it for a little bit then, and then started to realize that, hey, it actually kind of sucks. And so now he has run away. He's fled Greece. He's changed his name to Arid now. It was Aristides. That was it. Aristides was his name. Yeah. Oh, it looks really cool. Thank you. Yes, I'm having lots of fun. It's very interesting. This setup that you see here isn't actually part of the game. This is just what I've put together to manage it. It's literally just a book, and you run it however you want. Clark Create says, to be fair, yeah, a vampire would want an easier to forget name, so a short name would help with that. True. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it works. But also, every so often, you go, hey, a few decades has probably passed. This character is mortal and has probably died, so this character never came up in the story, and he's probably dead now, so he's going in the bin. Goodbye! And he's gone now. Sorry, lad. Good going. Okay, so now we only know 3 people. Bummer. I think that was anything. That town only reminded me of my evils. I will start again and rebuild myself as something better. That is our latest experience. You can't see from your screen because I've tried to make it look reasonably coordinated, but I have lots of little buttons out and around to the sides where every single thing on here is on like a different layer, so I'm just trying to manage it all so I don't just lose everything. Yes, okay, that's fine. So this is experience number what? Experience number 11. Whoa. Flying. We're flying. Okay, so this is... Aesthetic. Start again. Rebuild myself as something better. I think I'm gonna put this... That one hasn't really come up again, but I'm gonna put this in here. Yes, so just so you know as well, yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. But hey, this game is a bit of a bummer sometimes. That's the nature of it. Just so you know as well, so we have 5 different memory slots. Save the file quick, that's a good idea. Honestly, I fully will spend like 5 hours doing a drawing and then we'll go to export it and go, oh, whoops, I didn't save that once. I'm lucky that, touch wood, but Clip Studio Paint doesn't often crash, which is nice. But thank you, I think the reminder is very helpful. I do need to save more often. Sorry, I'm drinking tea. But yeah, so we got 5 memory slots. And we can put one of these little up to 3 experience cards in each one. After that, we can't put it in anymore. And if they fill up, we need to start forgetting things. So we can remember new things. So forgetting things is the nature of this game. I think it's so cool. Okay, so did we finish that one off? Yes, so we're going to roll for a new prompt. Okay, so 5 Mimawoo spots. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we rolled a 1 on the d10. We rolled a 4 on the d6. So 4 minus 1 minus 3. So we were just on prompt 11. So we're going minus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. You are recognized for what you are by another creature like yourself. Create an immortal character. Lose a resource and gain a skill. What did you lose to them? Whoa, interesting. Okay. So I might look at the lose a resource. So what resource do we lose? Because that might impact like how we meet them. I've got my engraved flask and I've got my old restaurant, which to be fair I ran away from. So maybe this is like in the process? Werewolf? Maybe werewolf see me. Maybe werewolf see me. Actually, I like that. What if there was... Because the whole thing was like, I was a rich little shit. And I had this, like, I owned this, like, little abandoned, like, closed restaurant that I could have gotten up and running, but I didn't because I was lazy and I didn't want to. But now I'm leaving and my mother has died, so maybe I go to sell it off and I go to check on it and there is like a werewolf hauled up in there. But I lose the resource. I lose it, don't I? Oh wait, whoops, I gotta turn that page back. What did you lose to them? Maybe... But I gain a skill. What if I give it to them? Oh, someone you care about dies. Go to see Necromancer Avatar of his demon. Oh, interesting. I don't know. The werewolf one really captured me though. That is a fun idea though. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. But I like the idea that maybe this werewolf is like camping out there as a place to stay, and I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving, and I don't need it, and you do. So here you go. Have this place. Do something good with it. So I lose the resource, but maybe I gain a skill out of it. Well, I do. And I create this immortal character. Oh, this is fun, actually. So we're going to... Wait, I gotta... let's see. We're going to... mark off that resource. I don't have it anymore. But I gain a new skill. What skill would I gain from that situation? Maybe the werewolf teaches me something? Throw the doggo a bone, absolutely. Maybe werewolf teaches me something. Well, I'll start writing up this card and see if anything comes to me. Just a second. My puppy is knocking at the door. She wants to go outside. Okay, just give me a second, Bubba. Let me open the door. I'm coming. Whoops. Lol, whoops. I knocked my camera off. Ain't that just the way? There we go, it's fine, and nothing happened, and everything's okay. You didn't see anything, alright? It's fine. Now I still need to open the door. Give me a second. Okay, Ricky? I don't know if I have to come back in though. Once you're gone, you're gone. You gotta make a decision, you can't just stand there. Okay, I'm back. Didn't see what? Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about, Lumenwood. I have no clue, because nothing happened that was to be seen. Okay. So, maybe... So true, bestie. So true. So true. Okay. Let's give me a card. Ooh. Clark creates, what if werewolf is chased out of town and you save him, bring him home, food, clothes, teach him how to survive, and he teaches how to use your improved hearing to predict and avoid attacks. Oh, I like that. I like the like evasion aspect of it. Yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's really cool. Okay. Well, we should make the character first. What is this werewolf's name? Wait, this is back still in Greece, so I'm gonna bring up this random name generator. Werewolf's name is Alekos. A-L-E-K-O-S. That's a Grecian name, apparently. Okay. Alekos. Werewolf. With a heart of gold. Whoa. Would be useful since projectiles are getting very popularized at this point in time. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Okay. Alekos. My new body. Well, I wonder if we'll see Alekos again. But that also implies that werewolves are immortal in this world, which, you know, I'll take it. Hell yeah. This is experience number 12. Time's really flying. Wonder if anyone else is gonna die. Okay, so Alekos, you can go over here. Hell yeah. And then we're gonna write up that experience. So I saved Alekos and gave him a a home. In return, he Okay. I saved Alekos and gave him a home. In return, he showed me great kindness and taught me to avoid violence at all costs. Interesting. Alex the furry. Okay. Let's see. Bringing this one down the bottom. Oh, hang on. This one should have been the experience. Whoopsie daisies. This one was experience 12. And that one up there was Alekos's card. Okay. Now this... I think it's going to go in this one. This is one that happened early on because Arid nearly drowned. And this is kind of a humbling moment for him. And I think this is similarly kind of humbling. Clark says, I mean the only way to kill them is silver bullet, but they're fast enough to grab a bullet. They could predict it, so maybe some orders and believe. Maybe he is just clever. Yeah, true. I mostly just wonder if they have like if they age. I think that's the main thing that pays into immortality, whether they age or not. And did I gain a skill from this? You are recognized for what you are by another creature like yourself. Create an immortal character. Yep. Lose a resource. Yep. Gain a skill. What skill? Oh, yes, the evasion. That was it. Evasion. Brilliant. Okay, cool. I think, was that, yes, that's all. Fantastic. Next prompt. Okay. We have a 7 on the D10. We have a 6 on the D6. That means we are moving forward 1. Maybe how to outwit my violent opponent rather than avoid at all costs, because he seems like a rather stoic warrior. Just a second, my puppy's knocking at the door again. I will answer you in a second. I see what you mean. Hi, I'm back. I see what you mean, but I don't know if he really can we see? I think my camera situation is a little bit precarious at the moment. Puppy stream, maybe one day, but not at the moment, I don't think. I don't have the setup at the moment, I'm afraid. But I don't know if I see him necessarily as a stoic warrior at the moment. I don't think he's there yet. Maybe one day. I think at the moment, he's more like a wounded puppy. He's just been through, like, he's just kind of realized the curse that he actually has and is trying to leave. And I think he's kind of horrified by this curse that he has. So, and I think he's hurt quite a few people. So I think maybe he is just trying to find a way to live this life without hurting people. Ooh. Okay, so we got a 7 on the D10, a 6 on the D6. So 6 minus 7 is 1, so we're moving forward 1. Okay, so we're going up to 9. mean, he went out of his way to save someone he pitied. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that played into him leaving. Or I don't know. I don't know. It just feels right to me, I think. But I don't think that necessarily means he's a stoic warrior. I don't think he's actually like really gotten into any fights or anything. I think he just... Yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably one of his first moments of kindness. Yeah. But yeah, I see your vision of the character now, though. Oh yeah, no worries. No, I like the input. Thank you. But yeah, I can kind of see his character shifting. It's interesting. Oh, also, thank you very much for the follow, Raybrook. I'm sorry I only just saw that now. I think it might have accidentally happened when I stood up to open the door for Poppy. But thank you very much, I appreciate it. Okay, so, next prompt. You develop a system for feeding. What is it? What happens to those who die? Create a skill that reflects this. Oh, so this is, I think I'm like in Europe now. I'm in maybe somewhere in Britain. What's my new system for feeding? And I get a skill out of it. Along with this, he's trying, I think, to find a more humane way to do this, or at least a way that a way in which he can kind of control it. So, let me think. Feeding, why would Arid feed efficiently? I don't know, I don't necessarily know if it means like efficiently. I think system is more like maybe he finds a way to like feed in a way that doesn't hurt people or minimizes the hurt done to people, minimizes the chance of being caught. Maybe he finds he can like feed on people's dreams or something rather than drinking their blood. That could be interesting. What about, here we go, this could even tie into this memory here. The I nearly drowned, my head full of wine, I thank the gods every day that I'm still alive. What if he joins like some kind of, I don't know, maybe the werewolf convinces him to put his survival over the humans. Dreamweaver vampire. I don't know. I feel like he was already putting his survival over the humans, and now after like meeting the werewolf, he's trying to think of other people. Maybe he like meets a group of travelers or something, and learns that you can cipher off some of their like belief, like spiritual or religious belief. He can kind of feed on that as long as he's around those people. He can eat hope. Oh shit. So he puts he puts in lots of work trying to help and maintain these communities, trying to repay back this kind of energy he's eating from them. Yeah, I think something like that. I think maybe when he needs to, maybe not all the time, but I think sometimes he can eat energy over blood. Sure. Maybe he joins an army and tries to use his powers for good, feeding off the blood of the fallen. Oh, actually, that's rad as hell. You know what? I like that better. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Um, I'm gonna give him a skill that I'm calling Final Rest, which is I think he finds a way to drain someone quickly so that it feels like they're falling asleep. Yeah, he gains a new skill. Yeah, and I'm gonna call yeah. So I think rather than feeding off the blood of the fallen, I think he can like maybe kill an enemy, but he finds a way to like bite people where it just feels like they're kind of really quickly falling asleep. Like he finds a way to do it almost painlessly. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. Okay, and now I need to write up this new experience though. Okay. What? I don't know what. I don't necessarily want to like give him a side in an actual war, but there are also just like always wars and battles going on. So I'm just going to say there was some kind of small scale battle happening that he joined a side on. I don't necessarily want to focus on how he falls into wider historical politics and stuff like that. I kind of want to just focus on his personal journey. So I join an army, lending my strength and feeding off the blood of the fallen. Hell yeah. Or like a spirit dagger, he makes a cursed dagger that allows him to stab and does all that. The bite would... That does sound cool, but I think that falls more into resources. So hey, actually, we can keep that in mind. So maybe if we get a resource in the future, maybe some cool dagger like that or something. That could be cool. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. I've got so many layers now happening. It's so difficult to coordinate. Okay. Let's finish up this card. This is experience number 13. 13. Yes? Is that the right one? Excellent. Okay, we're gonna put this, I think in here. Rebuild. I think this makes sense because this card was, that town only reminded me of my evils. I will start again and rebuild myself as something better. So, and this is him trying to do that. He's trying to use his turn his evils into good. Try and help some people. I think that makes sense. Oh, let me save. I think I might do one or more prompts and then I might wrap up. Because my throat is getting a little sore. I'm getting sleepy and I'll go work tomorrow. Okay, let's roll. Wait. No small scale wars recorded before 100. Oh, for sure. Like I do not know about history, but I can also only assume that's because there aren't records left or weren't records written down. I feel like people have always been and always will be fighting. But also, I know nothing about history, so... okay. Was that everything? Okay. A 3 on the 10, and a 6 on the 6. Whoa. So 6 minus 3 is 3. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 over to this one. Oh, we have already landed on this one before. Twice already. Yikes. So that means we are already up to the 3rd prompt on it. Okay. Actually, before I do this, I should check to see who I think is still alive. Elokos definitely is. Mirastoria definitely is. They're both immortal. My rival, I think he's almost certainly dead. Yeah, he's probably dead at this point. He also didn't really come into it at all. But he's gonna go now. Goodbye into the graveyard. Pachoo! Goodbye. I hardly knew ye. In fact, I didn't knew ye at all. Okay. So, which means I think Heracles might just still be alive, but I think he's probably old as shit. He's just hanging on. And I'm doing that because I need him for this prompt. And it's... Oh boy, it's a sad one. Here we go. Are you ready? Whew. Okay. A mortal character sacrifices themselves to save you. Check a skill. Gain a skill relevant to love or trust. Oh. Okay. Well, I've only got one mortal character left, so it's got to be Heracles. And it's interesting because previously, for those who didn't know, so Heracles was, Arid used to be a bard. Heracles was a big fan who ended up basically serving him. Hey, can you stop coughing back there, Bob? You okay? She's fine. But he, oh no, I drew that X on the wrong layer. Shit. Let me fix that real quick. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's on this, yeah, this layer. Okay, let me just cross that out again. Whoop, wrong button. There we go. No, I'm not opening the door again. You can sit down and go to sleep. Those are your options. I can't keep opening the door. That's not how this relationship works. Okay. Those Christians have the Bible among the few surviving records of the period, but every Europeans that weren't conquered by, they just called pagans. No, come on guys, only record, and you didn't actually record. Yeah, I, yes, I'm personally pagan myself, so, oh boy do I know, yes. So when we last kind of interacted with Heracles, he started to kind of doubt us because we gained the mark. When people look into my eyes, they see their own deaths. So, you know, hey, and he saw that and wasn't super keen on us. But I think he maybe he's traveled with us, is seeing the good we are trying to do. And so maybe something comes up and he decides to sacrifice himself for us. But in what situation would that happen? A mortal character sacrifices themselves to save you. Check a skill. Gain a skill relevant to love or trust. Sorry, I'm trying to have a think. Hello, Kyles and Noons. Welcome to the chat. Well, thank you for your first time chat. I'm afraid I only know how to speak English, so I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you said, but welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by. It's lovely to have you here. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate it. We're playing a game about a very, very, very old vampire. It's funny, Mr. Arid has another 500 years at least until he's able to get crucified. Many friends gonna die until... Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. For surezies. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna have a rough time of it, and I think it's only just starting. What's Heracles gonna do? Okay, come on, buddy, come out to the center. What's up with you? So did it say we're gaining a skill? I think so. We're checking a skill. which means, okay, so we're gonna lose one of those skills. So maybe we should pick one of those and that'll help. Okay. Harp playing, I can play the harp. Communication. Takes no shit, I control the beast. Evasion. Oh no. I had a bad thought. This could be bad. What if we check I control the beast? Oh no, that's using it though. Oh, thank you for attempting a translation, Clark. Greetings, fams. What's up? Oh, not much. What's up with you? Thank you for saying hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Clark. I appreciate that. Okay. Just a shit. Takes no shit. He takes no shit. Evasion. Okay, so I'm using one of these skills. Maybe. You know what? I think we are living in this little, maybe like traveling group of people or something in somewhere in Britain or Europe. You know what? I'm not pinning down anything. I'm really zeroing in on Arid here. But I think they're attacked. And I think Arid stands up for this group. I'm back. How are you? I'm good. Oh, good. It's good morning to you. It's night where I am, but I hope you have a wonderful morning. I'm great, thank you. I'm great. Wonderful to see you. Yes, I think some people, some brigands or something attack this group. And I think Arid stands up against them, and I think he doesn't see an attack coming for him. Someone's like running at him with a spear pointed at his back or something, and I think Heracles jumps in the way. I think he jumps in the way, takes the hit, saves Arid. Yeah, I think that's it. Nice and simple. But I think that works. Yeah, okay. Check a skill. So the skill that we're checking is, I think, takes no shit. I think he's, I'm Brazilian, I can't understand English very well, but I'll try. Whoa, you seem to be doing great, so well done. And thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay. So, we're going to, I think I'm checking it. We're not fully losing it like we did with the drinking one up there. But I think takes no shit, because I think these people have come to attack what's basically his new home. And he's not gonna fucking lay down and take that, you know? He's really trying to turn over a new leaf. He's standing up against it. Hell yeah. I think that's what he does. So we checked that skill. We gain a new skill. Gain a skill relevant to love or trust. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I want to give him like a skill around vulnerability. Like, I think I want, he's always been very like kind of cocky or reserved. I think this sacrifice kind of says to him that there are people who can care about him, and that him being more open about who he is and what he cares about will end up serving him in the end. So I'm gonna give him some emotional vulnerability. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. That's the real strength. Okay. This is great. Okay. Hey, this is great. He was kind of shitty when we started, but I'm really loving this boy now. Okay. I'm just gonna call it vulnerable. I love that. Okay. Yeah. No, I like that. Okay. We lost a skill, gained a skill. Yeah. We don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's write us up. So we're gonna lose Heracles, which is very sad, but we're going to write up a new experience around it. Goodbye, Heracles. You were good, and then a little on the fence, and then good again by the end. So it was nice. It was nice hanging out. Goodbye. You're a good lad. Okay. Let's write up a new card. Pour one out for the homie. Indeed, Lumenwood. Poor guy. Okay. Heracles sacrificed. Oh, why is it red? That's fine, whatever. Himself to save me. Heracles sacrificed himself to save me. Maybe there's strength in compassion. Yeah, I like that. Oh, wrong color. There we go, that's better. Okay. Where are you putting this? This one's full. I think I might need to get rid of a memory here. I think I'm going to get rid of this one, this memory, this whole box. It has a lot of Heracles' stuff in it, but I think I like the idea of him kind of forgetting this person who is so dedicated to him, but remembering these last few years of his life and knowing that he was loved. Sad but beautiful, and I think that's exactly what we're going for. Sad but beautiful. Okay. Oh, wait, but should we put them in a diary? I could put them in a diary. Took the fall. You know what, actually, I don't necessarily want to lose this one here. So I think I'm going to put these three in a diary. So I can put up to, I think, 3 or maybe 4 memories in a diary. And each of these are experiences. So this only counts as 1 memory. So I might put a little mark next to the diary just to say how many are in there. Because I could get confused about that. Oh, yeah. Organized folders, it's cool. Yeah, thank you. When I first tried this game, I was just doing it all pen and paper. And that was fine for a little bit, but it also gets a bit much, especially because I was playing on mostly like in a very small space with essentially like post-it notes, and that wasn't super working. So I wanted to try and put something together. This is a bit finicky because I'm doing it in like drawing software. So it's not actually... oh, actually, I want it to be a lighter color than that. So it's not actually like drawing software. So it's not actually designed for this. But it's a lot more organized than it has been in previous attempts. 1. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to put this new memory of Heracles down in this new memory thing. So I don't remember the things that are in the diary anymore, but I have them written down, so I know I experienced them. Heracles. Oh. Okay, how are we going over here? Gain a skill. We did... yeah, okay, so that's all done. So let's go one more. I think this might be my last prompt. We'll see how I go. But I think this might be the last one, and then we might wrap up. And I can save all this, so then the next time I feel like playing it, I can just pop it up back open again, and we can play some more of Arid. Okay. That is a 1 on the D10. Over here. That's a 5 on the D6. So that is -4. So we were on 6, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 2. Oh. Interesting. Horrified by your new nature, you withdraw from society. Where do you hide? How do you feed? Create a stationary resource which shelters you. Interesting. I think, because this is a very early one, this is number 2. I think it's designed to refer to the vampirism. But I'm interested if we could spin that. You're horrified by your new nature. I think after that encounter with Watsy, that with Heracles, I think maybe he goes, look, I need a more normal communal life, you know? I need to just live in a town and try and be normal and have actual connections with people. So I think he tries to find a small village to live in. You withdraw from society. Maybe he just lives in a small farmstead outside of town. Because I don't think him entirely withdrawing completely makes sense for what has just happened. But I think him trying to find stability, withdrawing from the life he's kind of currently in and trying to find something new makes more sense for him. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. Create a stationary resource. I think I just have like a little farmhouse. So, resources. Cute. And then we can create this new event. And oh, wrong. There we go. To a, how do you spell sequestered? Sequestered? Is it sequestered or sequestered? Sequestered. I moved to a sequestered village and open a small farm. He's humble. Move to a sequestered village and open a small farm. It's humble, but perhaps that's what I need. Interesting. Mind you, one of the questions in here is, how do you feed? How does he feed now? Maybe off local farm animals. I think that'd probably have to be. I think that'd have to be it. I think that's all that makes sense for this. I'll just put that. I hate having to feed from the animals. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that makes sense. I think he's just trying his best to live a quiet, normal life. Try to figure out who he is before he can actually start doing some... Excuse my ignorance, but I cannot understand what Miss Pie is talking about. That's totally okay. I know, I am just kind of muttering away to myself here. So I'm playing a solo tabletop role-playing game. Your accent is beautiful, but I don't understand. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm Australian. Yes, no, I'm thank you, you're so sweet. But no, yes, I'm sorry. I do tend to mutter, so I'm sorry if you can't understand. But I'm saying a lot of very specific words to kind of this game. But I'm playing a game similar to Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm basically using this book to help me come up with an original story for a vampire character. Yeah. So, in fact, I think I'm just about to wrap up, so I'll give you a bit of a summary of what his life has been so far in a moment. This is experience number 14. Experience 14. Okay. And I think I'm going to add this one. So good at both. I think this one here. Whoa, whoopsies. That didn't work, did it? What's this then? Ah, whoops. What did I do? Sorry, sometimes these layers I'm not great with. That would be why. Okay. There's lots of moving pieces in the background here that you can't necessarily see, but I'm trying to juggle them all. Experience 14. Yes! Oh, you like D&D? That's fantastic. Yeah, me too. I love D&D. This is basically like D&D, but you just play it by with one person, and it's lots of fun. And so we're playing with this vampire. But all the prompts that I've been getting from this book over here have helped to kind of randomize what happens. So as much as I kind of have control over where the story goes, things will pop up that I cannot predict. I like vampires too. Yes, love vampires. They're lots of fun. Okay, so I think that's where I'm going to leave it for the moment, but I'll give you a bit of a summary of what this game is and what the story has been so far. So, 1000-Year-Old Vampire is probably one of the most popular solo tabletop role-playing games that there is. You essentially follow the life of your single vampire character over hundreds of years. And a lot of it revolves around what you can see at the bottom here, which is memories. Because naturally when you live for hundreds of years, you're going to slowly forget things. You're not going to be able to remember who you were. So I roll dice, which leads me to different prompts in this book, which give you ideas about what happens next in the story. And with each of them, I get a new experience, like one of these little cards, which I then sort into the different memory books. As we go on, I gain skills, I gain resources, I meet new characters, and I get new experiences, and I forget new experiences. So in this graveyard here, there is a big old stack of things I've forgotten, of people who have died. And yeah, so, and it's a pretty simple game, but in the end, playing it in this format, it can sometimes be a bit difficult because it's tough to actually show you the pages of these books. But at the very least, I can tell you about what's going on with the story. Yeah, but I'll tell you a little bit about our character. His name was originally, I can't even remember it anymore. Arisidios? Something like that. You know what? It's fitting that I've forgotten. But he was like basically a young bard in ancient Greece. He was very full of himself. He thought he was great. He was very popular. He lucked himself into a job at one of the most popular lounges in the city. And then one night, he was trying to chat up this beautiful woman at a bar, and frankly, he was super shitty. He just kept talking himself up and talking about how great he was, and she led him into an alley and turned him into a vampire, which is where this all started. At first he thought he loved it, and he thought he was great and powerful and stuff, and then slowly he realized he wasn't aging, and the people around him were starting to die, and the horror of the hunger that the vampirism brought along with him started to weigh on him. Eventually, his mother died. Other people in the city who he knew started to die. At one point, we had this one here. I confronted Mira, which is Mira Storia, the vampire who turned him. She thinks this curse will break me. I know I will prove her wrong, but I must admit her confidence scares me. So he tried to confront her, and as a result, he picked up one of her personality traits, which was takes no shit, and also his like hair changed color. So little things like that happened. But eventually, the hunger became too much for him. It was scary and overwhelming. So he decided he had to leave and start over again. He met a werewolf named Elekos, who he ended up giving a piece of real estate he had to. So he has a friend now in Elekos, but he ran away to Europe and has set up a new life there, and joined an army trying to do some good, and has now moved into this small town in a village. He's been all over the place. But yeah, basically all of these ideas were prompted by these prompts in this book. So it's super fun. He's been on quite the journey. And it's only just the beginning. There's so many prompts that we can go through in here. So hell yeah, I should probably save. So I have this all for next time. But I'll leave that there. And save it, and so the next time I feel like playing some more 1000-Year-Old Vampire, we can just open up Arid's file again and keep going for it, which is really, really cool. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely. We've had lots of new people in the chat today, which has been so nice. It's been lovely watching you two chat in Portuguese. I have no clue half of what's happening, but it's been lovely. It's been lovely just hanging out. Oh, I've heard about this style of RPGs in books, but I've never seen anything. Yeah, they I'm not entirely sure where to find them either, but my friends got me this one, so I think it's a great one to start with. It's super easy to start with and understand. It's really, really well written. I understand, like it's a storybook. Yeah, just about, kinda, yeah. Yes, but thank you so much for joining me. Yes, so I'm Patch. I stream on at least by Australian time, I stream on Friday nights at 7. Your accent is really hard to understand. Sorry again for my ignorance. You seem to be trying hard. I feel kind of good. Gosh, no, you're totally fine. I find that very funny. Lots of people lots of people ask me if I'm British because by the Australian accent, I speak very very properly apparently. So honestly, the fact that I have a strong accent and I'm difficult to understand is very exciting to me. So no worries, you're totally fine. I'm just happy to see you hanging out. So thank you for joining me, even if you don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, but yes, I stream on Friday evenings, Australian, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, as well as Mondays, 10 a.m., which is when I do my art streams. So I draw and I paint, and sometimes I haven't done it yet, but I also plan to do some writing. So that should be good. Yeah, so feel free to check that out. I also have a YouTube channel where I do Let's Plays, and I'm currently uploading my series on the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which is such a beautiful game. I can see why it'd be difficult. My Russian friends can't understand Australians either. Wow, that's so cool to know. Wow, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I'm sorry, that's such a silly thing to get excited about, but I'm like, whoa, people can't understand my accent? That's so cool. Oh, that's so silly of me. Anyway, I'm having a great time. Yes, but also, I also have a VOD channel, which is also linked in my bio, so if you ever miss a stream, it's all in there. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. It's been so lovely having everyone chatting away and joining in on the story tonight. And feel free to duck by another time. I might be working through more of Arid's story. But it's been lovely to have you here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Okay? I will see you all later then. Goodbye! Love you. Oh, also thank you for the follow, Clark. Bye. Bye.